Hey guys, so apparently I just now wait until Monday to start these vlogs. I don't know what's up with that. It's just, I think Sunday I just have to have the day off of doing anything YouTube related because I just have so much I have to get down. Board quote. So this week the quote is, happiness is achieved when you stop waiting for it and make the most out of the moment that you are in now. Which I really enjoy. Because I find that I do that a lot. Like, this was actually part of a longer quote, and it's like, stop waiting for Friday, stop waiting for tomorrow, stop waiting for, like, all that kind of stuff. Like, stop waiting, just, like, make the most of the moment that you're living right now. Which I really appreciate, because I am definitely one of those people that's guilty of, like, waiting for fucking Friday, and waiting to have the weekend off, and, and I don't really, I don't know, I guess I don't really enjoy my days when I do work, like, when I get home and stuff, because I'm just like, oh, I have to work tomorrow, and, like, it's a whole thing, and so I don't want to do that anymore. I want to, like, feel good, so that's why I made that the quote this week, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, so I actually finished. I told you guys I would tell you what book I had started. This was the one I had started, Murder Most Unladylike by Robin Stevens, and I ended up finishing this yesterday. I read the majority of it yesterday. It was really good. This is a really quick read. It's just a really fun kind of murder mystery. It's about these two girls. They're going to boarding school, and one of them finds their teacher dead in the gym. And when she goes to grab her friend to show her and bring her back, the body's gone. So basically, there's a murder on the loose. And it's just a whole convoluted thing. I definitely guessed who the murderer was before they figured it out, and I was right. But I think that there's enough, like, what ifs, ands, or buts to, like, keep you interested. I really enjoyed this book. And I definitely plan to continue on in this series. It'll just probably be a little bit just because I started getting the UK ones from Book Depository, so it might just be a while before I can make another order from them. And then I also read the entirety of Sweet Blue Flowers Volume 2 yesterday, which this is a Yuri manga, and it's so good, and I love the art style in this one. Like, it's probably one of my favorite art styles I've ever seen in a manga. It's just the lines are just very clean, and I just really love the way it looks. So yeah, this is, like, one of my favorite art styles in a manga ever. I just love it so much, and yeah, it was a really good story too. Like, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I also gave Murder Most Unladylike 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, I'm already done 2 books. So go me. But like I said, I think I really need a break. So I think I am just gonna read some of this. But I am also in the severe need of some fan fiction. So probably gonna do that. So yeah, I'll update you on what ends up happening probably tomorrow when I get home from work. It is Tuesday night at 11:41 p.m. and I am getting ready to go to bed here pretty soon. I have had a pretty productive day. I got a lot done at work, and I came home and did some writing, and I wrote like over 1,000 words, and then I have been reading, so I am now a little bit further in The Navigator's Touch. I'm actually almost done with it. I am on page 149, and this book only has like 234 pages, so I am like super close to the end. My Book Out app says I'll be done in another 50 minutes, and I was planning on having enough time to like read that, and honestly, if I had not been a little shit that was just like on my phone, I could have before midnight, but I'm a little shit that was on her phone, so that didn't end up happening. But it's fine because I can just finish it tomorrow. I can read when I'm on my break at work, which will be like 15 minutes, and then I only have like 35 minutes once I get home to finish it, which will be quick. Plus, you can't tell, I don't feel good. I just sneezed like 3 times in a row, and I feel another one coming on, and I'm like actually dying is what it feels like. So I'm gonna go, and I will catch you guys up later. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday night, and it's like about to be 11, and I just wanted to update you guys. I finished The Navigator's Touch. It's over there on the shelf, because as soon as I finish a book, I put it back on the shelf, and I always forget I need to like vlog about it, but you guys have seen it in this vlog, so it's fine. So yeah, I finished that, and it was pretty good. I'm giving it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the first one, but I did like the story, and I'm interested to see if we're gonna get another book, because it definitely left off to where we could get another book. I don't really think that the ending we got is gonna be the end. I mean, it could be okay if it was, but at the same time, it does leave a lot of questions unanswered, which I don't really like. But anyway, so yeah, I finished that. Like I said, gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was pretty good. And then I started The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, and I already have 1 tab in it because, yep. But I loved The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and I bought this like the day it came out, but I just haven't gotten to it yet because I'm trash. And then I was just like staring at my shelves, and I'm like, well, what do I want to read next? And I was like, I need to pick something that I can read before Tome Topple starts, but something that's not actually a tome. And this is only 442 pages, so it doesn't count as a tome. And it's also got that really great font size. Look at it. But I'm on page 27, so I've just literally just started it. I just read the first chapter just so I can like be a bit into it, and I wanted to make sure that this is what I wanted to read, so I was just like, I'll just read the first chapter and see how I go, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what I need to read right now. It's really good. Anyways, it's all fine. It's all good. Cause it didn't happen. Anyway, this is too much of a spiel, but yeah, so I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Wow. So you're gonna give actually 0 shits. No one's gonna care about this but me, but okay, I'm on like my old channel that I was telling you guys about in the last clip about, anyway, and one of my favorite videos is like one of those like compilation videos, and like it's got music set to it or whatever, and it's fucking Dean and Sam from Supernatural, and I'm crying because that was way before I even ever watched the show, and I'm just like, your girl was a little Wincest shipper before she even knew what that was. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh my god, you guys. Also, I have like an astounding amount of like music videos on one of my other channels that's like linked. Anyway, it's hard to explain. I used to have a bunch of fucking YouTube channels, basically. I had some bomb ass music tastes. I mean, I still do, but like, you guys, like, I'm finding songs that I'm like, oh my fucking god, I haven't heard this in years. It's so fucking good. Like, wow. Okay, gonna go now and continue this little jot down memory lane. Talk to you later. Well, hi. It's your favorite train wreck. God, that sun sucks. Okay. So, it's just almost 5 p.m. and I am getting about to take a bath. I did a little because I have been listening to my audiobook at work. So there's that. I got quite a bit of the ways into it. I'm on part 6 now, and I've only got it says 2 hours 55 minutes, which really means for me, since I do double speed, it's going to be an hour and a half is what I have left. So not too much. So I might have time to listen to my audiobook this weekend while I'm doing stuff. If not, I'll finish it Monday when I'm at work, which is good. What else? But it's going okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Also because I thought this was supposed to be gay. That's what I feel like I heard somewhere, is that it's supposed to be gay and there is no gay. And I'm what is happening? So I might have to investigate that because I'm a frustrated. Anyways, but I have not read any more of The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. And do you want to know why? Because your girl, like I said the other night, I rediscovered one of my old YouTube accounts where I have all these favorites. And I found all these old foreign soap operas I used to watch. And I'm rewatching one of my all-time faves. And it's with Christian and Ollie. And if you don't know who they are, oh my god, I feel so sorry for you. Also, I will have this shit linked down below. All the shit I've been talking about, I'm gonna have these bitches linked so you guys can check them out because wow. Wow. I also watched a new storyline, which I had never seen before, but it was so good. Ander and Omar, I don't even know what fucking show they're from. It's some Spanish show, but it is damn good. Damn good. So, they gave me all the feelings, and I loved it. And then I started, like I said, rewatching Christian and Ollie's story, and I'm already on, part 69 of their story. And their stories, the parts are usually about 10 minutes each, so calculate that, and that's how much time I've been putting into that. Literally, that's all I did yesterday. I literally sat here and I casted the videos from my phone to my TV, and I just watched it straight up for 6 hours straight. It just was an ongoing thing. I didn't write shit yesterday because I was doing that, so today I'm gonna get my life together. I'm not gonna be a train wreck anymore. I'm gonna go take my bath, do my NaNoWriMo shit, because I'm going to get on it, and then I gotta go do other stuff. But, yeah, anyway, you guys don't care. Anyway, so I will catch you guys up later. Hopefully, your girl will have an update for you on stuff I've read, or will read, or am reading, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Okay, bye. Hey, guys. So, it is Saturday night, and it's sometime, it's 8:45. We just got home from seeing The Crimes of Grindelwald, and I don't understand why everybody's saying that it's not good, because it was really good, in my opinion. I really liked it, and I think it's just because I'm so invested in Albus Dumbledore, and there's some backstory with him, which I loved, and there's just a couple of moments, and I am dying. Dying. When you go see it, please pay very close attention when Dumbledore's around, because wow. It's there. If you are paying attention, it is there. The things. I'm being vague. I don't know. I mean, it's really not a spoiler, because we all know this, but anyway, if you've seen it, talk to me about it, because wow. Also, Newt is literally the greatest human being to ever have been created. I love Newt Scamander so much. Wow. And, there's a quote in there, and it's from the trailer, so it's not a spoiler, but it's oh, Newt, You never met a monster you couldn't love. And I just want to cry. Like, it gives me so many emotions, you guys. And that's definitely going to be my quote on the blackboard this next week. I can already tell you, like, I have so many feelings about Newt Scamander. It's not even funny. I love him so much. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. Okay, but I will admit that the fucking plot holes that are in it, because there is some. And the whole Nagini thing, which this has been talked about a lot, that I like. The thing is that I don't like the fact that Nagini used to be a human, because it's fucked up. But, like, I like the character Nagini, like, as a human in this movie. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, I don't like that. And then also, I was reading on Twitter, apparently, so McGonagall's in the movie, and she's, like, a professor, and these events take place in, like, 1927, or they're supposed to be in 1927. McGonagall was not born until 1935, so there's no way for her to be in the movie. So it's like, the fuck. So there's that. I don't even know, you guys. It's like, wow. So that was pretty frustrating. And then also the fact that Dumbledore's supposed to be teaching Transfigurations, not Defense Against the Dark Arts, although granted, you guys gotta think, when we went back in time through the flashback in Chamber of Secrets, Dumbledore was much older than he is in this film. So it's possible that in 1927, whatever, he was teaching Defense Against the Dark Arts at Hogwarts, and then later on he started teaching Transfigurations. That is possible, so maybe that's what's going on. But I don't like it because that's just not how it should have been. Because if he was teaching Transfigurations, then, like, I don't know. Anyway. Tangent. We're going off on a tangent. But for the most part, I did enjoy the movie. And, yeah. So there's that. But I did not just get on here to tell you guys about the movie. I actually have some reading updates. So I finished a book today. I finished Half Bad by Sally Green. I was listening to, like, the last 2 hours of the audiobook while I was playing some Fable 2 today. I literally played Fable 2 for like 5-6 hours straight. No lie. So, while I was doing that, because I played it so many times before, I just had my audiobook going, so I was listening to that. So I finished it, and I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it, and then I also have found, like, because I was like, okay, someone told me that it's gay, and there's been no gay, but they're, at the very end, it started coming. So if you're reading it, and you're like, but where is the gay? It'll come. I promise. So I'm hoping the next two will be much more in-depth about that relationship, because I stand. Anyways. Do you guys like the new couch? I love it. We got it today, and it reclines, and it's got cup holders, and it's so nice, and it's so plushy. I swear to God, you guys, I feel like I've never had a new couch, because I've never had cushions that are this, like, plushy, and that feels so good. Wow, is it an experience? Anyway, I also have another reading update. So, I also started reading Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is a buddy read that I am doing with two girls on Twitter. We are doing this for the Tome Topple Readathon, and this is our buddy read, and we're just, like, reading, like, 5 chapters a day, but, like, if I read the 6th chapter, then I would be done with part 1 and start part 2, so I just went ahead and did that. So I am actually on page 55 right now, so, and it's pretty good so far. Although it's got one of my least favorite tropes in it already, and I'm, like, not in the mood. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I have not read any more. Oh, wait, yeah, I have. I didn't update you guys. Okay, so last night I did read some more of the Ladies' Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. As you can see, I've been adding more tabs. And I am now on page, oh my god, I'm on page 125 of this, and I plan to read more of this here in a little bit. But I'm trying to decide. Okay, it's 8:45. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Because I'm trying to decide if I want to play more Fable, which will turn into a whole damn thing, or if I just want to watch, like, Common Spence's new reading vlog and then read some of the Ladies' Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, which is what I probably should do since I've already played Fable for, like, a long time today. I swear to God, you guys, I've spent at least 6 hours on it today. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I should probably do reading. Right? I should probably do reading. That's probably what I should do. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys on all my reading. I finally have been doing a lot. So anyways, I will probably wrap all this up for you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Sunday night at like 7:53, and if you're wondering, why are you dressed? Why do you have makeup on? You normally are in pajamas at this point. Yeah. Basically, I have to go to work because, we're having a meeting tonight for like 2 hours, so I have to go to that, unfortunately. And then I don't get out of that until 10:30, and then I have to be back tomorrow morning at fucking 9:30. It's bullshit. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and wrap up this weekly reading vlog for you guys. So we're just going to go through pretty quickly everything that I read this week. So the first thing I read was Sweet Blue Flowers, Volume 2 by Takahu Shimara. And this is just a continuation of Sweet Blue Flowers, and I love it. It's so cute. It's basically about an all-girls boarding school, and then these two friends that were friends back in like elementary, middle school, they reconnect in high school, and one of them had a crush on the other. It was like her first love, and it's a whole thing. It's really cute. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited for the next one whenever I actually have the money to get that. But I adore the art style in this. It's just so good. So I really enjoyed that, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was The Navigator's Touch by Julia Ember, and this is Julia Ember. This is the sequel to The Seafarer's Kiss, which I read for a booktubeathon. I think it was booktubeathon back in 2016. And then this is like, well, it's really a companion novel, but it follows the same characters, so I say it's a sequel, because it's just more of their story and everything, but it's told, like, the first one was told from the mermaid's perspective. This one's told from, like, the other main character's perspective, but the other character's still in this one. Anyway, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I think I liked the first one better than this one, but I still had a good time with it, and I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was actually an audiobook I listened to while I was at work, and that was Half Bad by Sally Green, which was pretty good and enjoyable. I think that it definitely gets some hate a little bit. Like, there's definitely a lot of mixed opinions on this book, and I can definitely see why, because it's very slow in the beginning, and you're kind of like, okay, but, like, what's the point? But I think the audiobook is a really good way to go, because it really lends itself to the type of story that it is, and I think it really keeps you engaged with it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, but I think that I will like the next books in the series better. And at the very end, it starts with the gay shit that I was promised. So at first I was like, okay, definitely was told this was gay, and I am not getting any gay. But it's at the end, so if you're having the same issue, stick around. It'll come. It will come. And then I think the next books in the series will expand more on it, so I do want to get those audiobooks and listen to them at some point. I don't know how soon that will be. And then the last book I read this week was actually one that I finished earlier today, and that was The Ladies' Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. I read this book, you guys, like, so fast. Like, so fast. Like, last night I read, like, 123 pages, I think, in, like, 40 minutes or something. It was crazy, but it's so good. It reads so fast, and definitely if you enjoyed The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and, like, if you're, like, hesitant about picking this up because you're like, but, like, I love Monty and Percy. Monty and Percy are in this. A little, not a whole lot, but they are in it enough for you to be like, like, and I love Felicity. I think she's an amazing character, and I love, like, getting, like, an inside look into, like, her head and how it works and, like, what she's thinking about and everything, and I love some of the new characters that got introduced in this. Sim, wow. What a goddamn woman. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this one, and I have it tabbed up. There were quite a few amazing quotes in this, and it was very feminist, and it had pirates and petticoat. It had all the shit that I love. Like, I love Regency era stuff. I love pirates. I love all, like, it had everything I wanted. And so, yeah, it's really, really, really good, you guys. And I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, so you're like, but why didn't it get a 5 out of 5 stars? Honestly, it might still, like I said, I just finished it earlier today, so it's still kind of fresh on my brain, so I might need to let it simmer a few days to just really figure it out. Right now, it's standing at like a 4.5 out of 5, just because there were certain times I was like, is this really necessary? Like, is it really necessary? But for the most part, loved it. These books are just so good, and I'm so excited to see what Mackenzie Lee is going to do next. I don't know if there's going to be more books with these characters, or if this is our last one. I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, so those are the books that I read this week. I read 4 books this week. You know, not the best, not the worst. Basically, work is busy right now, you guys, obviously, because I'm always off on the weekends, and yet I'm having to go in for a meeting. I mean, everybody's having to go in for this meeting. Like, it's an all-staff thing. But it's just like, it's taking 2 hours out of my damn day. Well, really, it's taking more, because I have to leave my apartment, like, 20 minutes before to get there on time. And then the time it'll take me to drive back once it's over. So really, I won't be getting home until like 11. And then by that time, I have to go to bed like an hour or 2 after that to go to work tomorrow morning. So that's pretty upsetting. But on the bright side, I am getting Thursday off this week, which is Thanksgiving. But I mean, that's mainly because we're not going to get any deliveries that day. So there's no point for me to be there anyway. But yeah, so I'll have Thursday off, so that's a little nice, because it's not like I have to go 5 days after this, because that would really suck. That would really make me mad if I had to, like, work the 5 days straight and then be off Saturday and Sunday and have to, like, do that. But I just have to work tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and then I have a day off. And then I have to be at work at 5 a.m. on Friday, and I will fucking die. Actually die. I don't know, maybe I'll just stay up all night. That's a bad idea. Don't tell me not to do that, you guys. Like, sound off in the comments. You better not. You better fucking not. Be like, go to bed at 10 or 11. I don't fucking care, but tell my ass to go to bed. But yes, that'll make for an interesting vlog next week, I guess, for you guys. Alright, but I'm gonna go, because I need to do a couple things so I can leave, and I will see you guys in next week's reading vlog, where I will be sufficiently exhausted. Okay, bye.